Hello, everyone. We are about to do a universal collective to see what's going on with this couple. Of course, based off of the title, you guys know it is the energy is off. So I'm going to be using the naked truth, to see why the energy is off between this couple. And I'm also going to be using confessions of a soulmate to see what could be the solution to maybe bringing it back together. Okay, I do want to start off by saying I love you. Thank you so much for joining my channel and watching this video. If you decide to subscribe, like the video, of course. Um, if you need to book me for a reading, you can always use my link in bio or the link in the description of this video. I would never reach out to you for a reading, okay? I would never reach out to you for a reading. With that being said, we're going to tap right into the naked truth just to see what could be causing this couple, the energy to be off with this couple. Hi, Anita. Spirit, can we get why is the energy off with this couple, Spirit? What's going on here? What's the naked truth? Show me the truth behind the veil, please. Can I have 2 cards? 3 cards. 3. I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. Okay. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, give me one more card, please. Okay, so now that we have the now that we know why the energy has been off, I feel like these two people are just coming back together. Like maybe there was a period of separation that they went through due to somebody like running from their feelings, running from the connection altogether. Someone could have just been postponing or like running from ascending, but they weren't ready for a relationship. They realized that they did have a lot of emotions and feelings for someone, but it only frightened them or it only caused them anxiety instead of, making them feel safe or, comfortable to step into this energy or be initiated into this energy. It triggered this person, to go back to maybe a karmic partner, someone that they were familiar with from the past, or maybe just karmic energy. This could be a new person, but, someone that only caters to the shadow of this person and not so much as the light. So the reason that this energy is off is because these two people separated. Someone was unable to like take heed, of the real potency and the real chemistry that they shared with someone, and have enough courage to do something about that. Instead, they ran from this energy altogether. And now that they're back together, I feel like someone doesn't know how to let the other person back in. They don't know how to open up to this person again, or they don't know if they can trust this person. It's like someone is wanting a second chance here, but I don't know if they're willing to give the benefit of the doubt. So we're going to see if there's a way for all of this to be, worked out, and for this couple to maybe go on a new path or a new journey here. We're going to see. Hi, Fee. Okay. Oh, that I see some. We have thinking and we have daydreaming. Somebody has been. Hmm. doing a lot of daydreaming, a lot of thinking maybe about the past, about the future, thinking about maybe the decisions that they made in the past, as well as daydreaming about what the future might be if you guys were to reconcile. If they would have, it's kind of giving like shoulda, coulda, woulda type of energy. If they would have done something or said something or allowed themselves to be vulnerable here. Is there a possibility for reconciliation? It says, my world, I love you. Time apart. Yeah, I was picking that up for sure. Okay, so the first card here says, everything revolves around you. I keep you in mind when I'm making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. But ironically, I feel like this is their partner, the person that they left, the person that was considering really doing life with them or like really incorporating them into their world here. I feel like this was this person's energy. This is how they felt about all of this, which is why they might be like reluctant or hesitant to do it again or to give someone their heart like that again or open themselves up to them again. It says, I love you. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to. The love I have for you is in my heart, and nothing can compare. Rem- Remember always that, oh, Jesus Christ, I love you. Always remember that I love you. I'm sorry, there's like a typo. It says, always remember that I love you. And this time apart, it says, this time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. I need to retreat a bit until I can get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I am protecting you from my dark shadow side. We have this here with karmic partner interference. So for those of you that know that you have an intimate relationship or a intimate connection with someone, but there is a third party in the picture, or they are currently entertaining third parties in some way, shape, or form, I really feel like this person wants to reconcile with you just to give you some insight about what's going on with them, or just to talk to you and connect with you to let you know that they really want to have a future here with you. It's just like, and what they're going through in their life right now is not really in telling them to take that leap. They still have karmic debt that they need to deal with before they can even be ready for this, honestly. This is like saving something for a rainy day, essentially. I'm not sure if you guys got together when they were already involved with this karmic partner, or if they got involved with this karmic partner after you guys connected with one another. But what I can tell you is whatever they share with this karmic partner does not compare to what they want to share with you. They need to transition from this energy into a completely different person, and that just takes time. Throughout that time period, it seems like this person has needs that they are looking to fulfill, and they fulfill it with this karmic partner because they don't want to sow any bad seeds in your energy. So, for those of you that are in separation with this person, if you see that they are entertaining a karmic partner, I truly don't think it's something significant. It is a phase to say that is phasing out, something that is essentially phasing out. It says, I tried to replace you, but it didn't work out. So I don't think it's anything of significance here. Because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. People can spend their entire lives fighting their divinity. Okay, they can. I just feel like this person is doing some type of healing behind closed doors. Of course, you guys know I am going to tap fully into the energy. I'm going to tap fully in just to see what's going on. Oh no, love. This is just collective. It's a universal love collective. You can take what resonates for you and leave what does not. I haven't pulled any zodiac signs or anything of that nature. You know, take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Everyone, I love you so much. Thank you for joining. Please remember to like the live if you are sitting in here with me. If you in here with me and you're listening in, all I ask is that you like the live. So we are going to tap into some tarot. I'm going to use two different, maybe I should use three different tarot decks. I'll pick up on like who's who. I'll pick up on lover number one, lover number two, and the karmic partner, which is lover number three. So, lover number one is the person that stayed. Lover number two is the person that ran. Lover number three is the person they ran to. Okay, for those of you that need a little bit more extra on the back end. I have, okay, I think these are the decks that I want to use. So this is lover number one. Okay, this is lover number two that ran away. Okay, and this is lover number three that they ran to. So I'll put this over here just to give myself some space. I'm manifesting a new desk because I really need a bigger one. I seriously need a bigger desk. So I'm just gonna put that in my wish list in case we have any generous supporters. So let's see what's the energy of this person that stayed, of this person that loved true into their fullest capacity. What's the energy of this person, spirit? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, great. Beautiful. Somebody is abundant. You know, out inside or outside of this connection and relationship, somebody is abundant in their life. They are abundant in love, abundant in resources. You know, they are abundant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot out here, the Justice out here. This is why it's like someone has, I want to say they have more than enough, but their cup definitely is overfloweth. You know, they have enough love to give, and they felt like this person was someone, you know, that was worthy of their love. So I'm sure I'm really picking up on spoiled energy. Like, I don't know, like I feel like someone showered someone else with this love that they have because they have so much of it. You know, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Justice. Cancer, Libra energy could be of significance. They don't have to be. But someone definitely is, you know, the with this Chariot here and the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting that, you know, a lot of this person's abundance comes from, you know, how they show up in love or how they show out for the people that they love. It keeps them abundant in more ways than one. I'm picking up that somebody does have, you know, a lot of equal exchange connections around them, connections that pour into them just as they pour into it. You know, someone definitely knows how to surround themselves with people that all that can exchange abundance. So when they came in contact with, you know, this person, they felt like they were safe enough to, you know, really get into it with. You know, they chose this person to dedicate. I'm hearing, I dedicate. Okay, we're gonna see what happened here. Whew. What's happening, spirit? The Five of Swords. Wow, they really put the Five of Swords out here is telling me that there was some red flags, so to say, but I feel like this person still gave someone the benefit of the doubt. The Five of Swords is telling me that, you know, someone was willing to accept this other person, flaws and all. Honestly, they were willing to work with this person just as long as they were working on themselves. You know, they were willing to love this person through their imperfections. You know, that's something that we talk about often over here. For all of my pretty and all of my ugly too. Love to see me from your point of view. But somebody still was, you know, they still decided to work with this person, you know, and they still decided to get in the chariot with this person. I just don't think that they anticipated this person getting out, like hopping out of the chariot as they were going on their journey or their path here. It's like someone could have abandoned the chariot. So let's see. The tower. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Tower is out here. The Nine of Cups is out here. Wow. This was such a heavy, it was such a heavy feeling for someone. But even when it was all said and done, this person still had enough love and grace to extend to someone. Like, if you felt that much like you had to jump out of the chariot mid ride, or while it was in motion, then by all means go find whatever it is that you need. I feel like there was a content energy about it. I love you, yes, but not in a selfish way. I don't love you so much so that I want you to stay and be here with me miserably or something like that. If there is something else that you want or something else that you need, then by all means, go get that. I'm not holding you hostage. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to keep somebody that does not want to be kept. So if you feel like there is something else, then by all means, I want you to find that happiness. This person, I'm picking up on such a, oh, it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing how, because we can be so in our ego at times, especially when it comes to love, especially when we feel like we've put more, we've dedicated, or we've become vulnerable and loving. So we become sometimes possessive over the energy or the person. But there was something so content. you know if we live a lifetime together, I would love that. But even if we don't, I appreciate the time that we shared together. There was someone extremely grounded here in the energy. you know let's see. This is for the person that ran away, the Eight of Cups. This is for the person that walked away from this connection. The Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Oh my. um this person walked away just to see what was on the other side. Just they walked away from the grass that they were watering just to go look at some other grass. And when they turned around and realized that the door was closed and they had to stay wherever they had went to go sightsee, it's like window shopping. And you're I'm seeing someone at the mall on their window shop, and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want this ring. And the people are like, hey, like we're not going to be open all that long. If you want the ring, you might want to purchase it now, because we're going to be closed. We're not opening back up. Okay, this is the end. This person was like, okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to go look around and make sure that this is actually what I want. They said, okay, cool. This person went around the mall to other jewelry stores to look at other rings. And when they came, they realized that there was nothing out there that really felt like that's the one. They wanted to go back to that shop, and that shop was closed. And now it's feeling like they have to settle for whatever else is out there in the jewelry store. It's feeling like someone has to kind of settle for whatever else is out there. So we have the Eight of Cups here. We have the Three of Swords, the Ten of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups out here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy could be of significance, doesn't have to be. Ooh, let's see, Spirit, what's going on here? What happened with this person? The Ace of Swords. They knew. They had all of the clarity that they needed when they first saw the ring. That is the one. I know that's the one. But still, there was curiosity. I'm hearing squirrel. Still, there was something that made them want to look around, just look around and see what else was out there. Maybe it was too perfect. That is a absolutely beautiful ring, but let me just make sure. There was some level of uncertainty here for this person, or there was some level of just wanting to see what else is there. And with it's like Aries energy, I'm hearing you snooze, you lose could be of significance, but someone did have the opportunity. They had it. The window was open for them to get it. This is a crown, but I'm picking it up like a ring though. I keep picking up on this ring energy. It's looking like a ring. see what else is here. The high priest, the high priestess is really giving self sabotage, honestly. The Ace of Swords and the High Priestess is mind, body, and soul all in unison. And still there was uncertainty. It's really giving self sabotage because the mind, the body, and the soul, the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords is out here. And still there was some level of uncertainty for this person. Where is it stemming from, Spirit? Where was it stemming from? Why did they fight this energy so much? I'm seeing someone, all of the lights are green, like at a stoplight or at a stop. Yeah, and all of the lights are green, and still someone is not going. It's like people are honking the horn, like, hey, drive, get out of the road, jackass. But they're not driving. They're staying there. Why? Spirit. Oh my gosh, they were so scared. They were so fearful of getting their heart broke. They said, if I do this, this person is gonna have, I'm done. If I do this, I'm done. This person just felt like all of their power was gonna go out of the window. Like, I don't know if someone felt like they were gonna be wrapped around your finger, or it's like the fear of them getting their heart broken, the fear of you breaking their heart. The fear, it's like someone there because there's so much certainty around it. It's like, nah, it's too good. It's too right. It's too perfect. No, something has to be wrong. Something has to be wrong, but there was nothing wrong. Mind, body, and soul all in one. And they said, oh, I know this one is going to break my heart into little pieces. They were so fearful of getting their heart broken that they never drove. They could not do it. They said, oh, this must be a set up. This is too good to be true. The energy was so perfect, it was off for this person. That's how crazy that. And now it's really off. Like in the beginning, the energy was so good. Somebody said, oh, it's too good. I never felt nothing this good before. I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know if I should trust this. I don't know if this is coming from the Almighty Most High Divine God or if this is the devil. Somebody, they knew, they knew that it was good. It was great. It was amazing, but it was too good. It was too good for them. Some of you guys, it could have felt like you were too good for them, essentially. Like real life, too good. Oh, bam. Okay. So what do we have for the third party, the karmic? Oh, the lovers is out here. This is definitely somebody that they're familiar with. Okay, somebody that maybe they feel uh, like they can compare themselves to, or somebody that they feel does deserve them, if that makes sense. Like I'm picking up on this. I deserve you. You don't deserve me. I'm not the person that you deserve just yet, but I'm working up to that. Okay. But this person, oh, wait, I don't want to get banned. This person is who they do feel they have a compatible connection with. This third party is someone that they are familiar with. This third party is someone that maybe has been knowing them through their shadow or is very familiar with their shadow for sure. So we're going to tap in to see what's going on with this third party. Let me see if I can use my dino to cover up this card here. So the third party is definitely someone that they are familiar with, someone that they have been knowing, maybe a past lover, a past companion, sneaky link, whatever you guys want to call it. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is out here. They definitely had something here. There's more than enough pentacles. There's more than enough growth to indicate that they had some type of relationship and connection here. Okay, this could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Does not have to be heavy Leo, Gemini. But this exactly what this Queen of Wands did to this person is what they're doing to you. Someone's inability mm, to open up this third party that they went back to did not open up to this person because of their own betrayal. This Queen of Wands, that they decided to connect with someone in the past. They decided to have some type of, some type of union with someone that really backstabbed them, that really betrayed them, that really made this person, have extreme trust issues, so much so that they're extremely guarded and they don't let people close to them at all. They allowed this person that fell and that you fell in love with, they allowed this person to fall in love with them, but they kept neglecting or denying them access to their love. This is who they went back to, someone that keeps denying them access to their love because they feel like they can't trust love. Because when they love someone, this person really snaked them out. Okay. And now this rejected energy that was projected onto this person is now internalized in their energy. They now feel rejected in more aspects of their life than what I feel they even have anticipated. This person, them being rejected love from this person is causing them to reject love in every other aspect of their life. The Ten of Swords is out here. Not getting love from this Queen of Wands really broke this person's heart. So when it comes to taking a leap of faith, uh, when you, so with that being said, when you, someone with an abundance of love, someone that knows how to or has been around people that exchange abundance in more ways than one, that is not deprived of any type of love, that can give love without necessarily looking for it back. Though that is how the universe works, you give and you expect, you most times will receive. But even if you don't receive, you have enough to be okay. This energy was completely different for this person. It was a complete shift for this person. Like, what the hell is this? So you're telling me you're just gonna just give it to me just like that without me having to jump through hoops of fire, without me having to beg and plead, without me having to, you know, the Ten of Swords is out here, completely sacrifice myself and dignity and willpower. You just, something about your content energy of rather they stay or go, really is giving this person insight to how many times someone has unwillingly or willingly just pushed them away just off of the strength because they knew that they could. Never holding themselves accountable and dedicating time, effort, and energy into somebody that was obviously dedicating time, effort, and energy into them, but continuing to soak up this person's energy without feeling like they have to give anything else. They're not required to give anything else. This person literally became the person that hurt them. And this person, number two, that you fell in love with is slowly but surely kind of becoming this person, or they're at least picking up on some of those traits. And I feel like they're trying to wind it back in because it's different when you are actually deprived of the energy. But when you have the energy around you and you are making a conscious decision not to take it, that's something completely different. I feel like this Queen of Wands didn't have it at all. It was not an option. Whereas here, it is. For this person, they do have the option for if they want to. and engage in a healthy, loving connection or not. Let's see. Let's go back to um, those of you that stayed, or where whatever seat you are in. Let's see what's going on with person number one, which is the person that stayed and was content. Nine of Pentacles out here could be a Cancer, could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, could be a Capricorn. Does not have to be. Hello from the UK. Hi, Natasha. Hello, my love. Thank you so much for joining. All of you that are in here, thank you so much for joining. Okay, I love you guys so much. All I ask is that you guys like the video. That's all I ask. We're going to tap into the person that stayed down, the person that's new to all of this. The Page of Pentacles is out here. Okay. So, hi, Serena. Hi, love. This person, they know, like, this person is definitely ready to have a Ten of Pentacles. This person is definitely ready to have an intimate, loving connection that's built on a solid foundation and understanding amongst both parties, equal give and take amongst both parties. And they're not going to settle, or they don't feel the need to settle. They don't feel the need to, chase after anyone or anything of that nature. This person is so locked in on their path. They know that their divine counterpart is going to come to them in a natural way. So they're not forcing anything, nor are they stressing about anything. This person, when it all was said and done and someone walked away, this person was actually happy for someone. Like, if I can't make you happy, I want you to be happy with whoever does make you happy, because I want to be with somebody that wants to be with me. They were still happy for this person when it was all said and done. They are ready to have a new beginning here, and we're going to see if these two people can reconcile this relationship and what's to happen with the third party energy, and if that's going to be phased out, and also how long it's going to take for that to phase out. Let's see. The Three of Swords is out here. Okay, what's this Three of Swords here for? The Hermit. Okay, that's to be expected. Okay, even with that being said, even with them being happy for this person, there was still some healing that had to be done, because somebody did expect to have a new beginning here. Someone was expecting to plant said seed on the Chariot. The Three of Swords is to be expected after separating from someone and essentially having to grieve the relationship. The Hermit is out here showing that, again, they wasted no time with taking the time that they needed to heal. They didn't go around spewing into other people's pussies and things or anything of that nature, but instead they grieved and healed. Okay, they grieved and healed the energy. What else is out here? Spirit, clarify the Hermit. The Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay, now this is getting a bit deeper into it though. With this grieving throughout this process of realizing, that they weren't going to work, that they weren't going to be in a connection, and watching someone else maybe even entertain other parties, or, watching someone else mingle with past energy that maybe this person even told them that they didn't have to worry about. It definitely put a sour taste in somebody's mouth about loving this person again. Can I wish you, I'm hearing Kevin Gates, I will tell you, I wish you the best of luck, because I don't have any ill will or intention toward you, but don't come back over here when you knew that I loved you and you did not love me. Allow me to grieve fully and get over the energy. Like, I don't have time to be playing games. Are you this serious about a love connection or not? With this Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords being out here, now that someone has come back around and has confessed that they were in fact madly in love with somebody and still decided to leave, is what really hurt somebody. Because why would you do that if you already knew that you love me? Why would you reject me and cause me and force me to grieve this relationship and connection if it wasn't true. That is what is mind-boggling to someone that's actually hurting them more. It's someone coming back around and confessing what really happened is doing more damage than them actually just leaving like they did the first time. To come back around and say, "Hey, I loved you before, but I just wanted to make sure that there was nobody else out there that was better than you. And now that I realized that there was nobody better than you, I'm back so that we can have a new beginning." That's how someone's taking it. So of course it's like, well, damn. Should I really be giving you another chance after someone feels betrayed, honestly? They feel betrayed. The Knight of Cups, and this is only after reconciling again that they feel this energy. When in the beginning, when someone walked away, they were happy for this person, so to say. So much so that they were content for if this person was going to stay or go. And when they came back around and to have a heart to heart conversation about everything that transpired, it really did cause someone more. I don't know. It's like it caused more damage, to reopen the wound again and then pour salt in it. It's kind of what it's giving. Okay, so what's to happen now with this person, Spirit? The Empress is out here. It's like, yes, I know that you're the Empress now. But I just had to make sure that there was no other stars out there that could potentially, you know, fulfill. I had to make sure once and for all that it wasn't going to work with this fire sign, that it wasn't going to work with, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I just had to make sure once and for all. Okay. I don't know. It's like, was that supposed to make this person feel good or the Four of Wands is out here. The Four of Wands, the World, the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. It was their own final goodbye, I guess you could say. It was their own final, it was them. I don't even think it was the Queen of Wands that was still holding on to the energy. Honestly, it was their own, like, even though this person was rejected 1,000 times before, they told themselves in their mind, if this person rejects me this time, that's it. But with them giving this person that one more chance, they lost out on the chance that they had with this other person. Continuously giving this person chance after chance after chance was blocking other divine relationships to come in for them. They just could not accept rejection from this person. They could not accept it. They could not accept, like, after all that love they gave. I'm hearing, after all of this love that we gave, I found out you love me the same, the way that I love you. I don't know who sings that song, but yeah, it's like someone gave a lot of love to somebody, and it was never enough. Somebody gave everything they had, and still was not enough. First of all, they were giving it to somebody that really didn't appreciate. They wanted it, but they didn't appreciate it. They maybe even felt entitled to it and didn't appreciate it. This is like a hard worker, you know. I expect you to work hard. That's your job. I expect you to break your back. That's your job. I expect you to do da da da. That's your job with no recognition ever. It seems the Three of Pentacles is out here. We are tapping back into the karmic interference. Yeah, the Hermit is out here. They have fully separated, or they are away from this person. They are this Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be of significance, but this person, third party energy, they are separated from them at the time. The Hermit is out here for this person. They are in isolation or doing their own thing. Oh, the High Priestess is out here. Someone is, they could be healing at this time, tapping more into their intuition, getting more in tune and aligned with their divine path in life. Where's this person's spirit? Oh gosh. They're finally taking the time to process their own personal. Ooh, somebody's finally taking the time to clear out their closet and go through their own dirty laundry. Okay, something that they have been needing to do, they're finally taking the time to do it, to balance out their energy, their masculine and feminine energy. One is finally taking the time to heal. Okay, to heal it out. Thankfully, someone is healing their cup of love, healing their inner, like someone's they're healing. You know, they're healing love and how they resonate with it, how they define it, how they allow it to show up in their life here. Okay, who's up next? Oh, yes, let's start from the beginning. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Oh, this is why I need a bigger desk, people, because I don't have any space for my long story times over here. I don't have no space. Okay, so we have the Fool here, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands. This person is having a hard time, you know, of giving this person the benefit of the doubt, or I'll just move this up, or trusting this person again. They're having a hard time doing it. Someone is wanting to, let their guard down and have a reconciliation with this person, or at least give them the benefit of the doubt, but they're just having a hard time doing it. They're having a hard time opening up to this person and being vulnerable. They're having a hard time. There's my dino. They're having a hard time excuse me, trying to process someone else's way of healing. Like how they're having a hard time really trying to process how someone went about their healing. Like someone was open and honest with them about all that they had to do to get ready for the relationship, to get ready for the love connection. But it has this person conflicted. It has this person side eyeing them, wondering if it's really healed, or if it's something that will be re-triggered in the past, or something that will come be re-triggered in the future, or something that will come up again in the future. It's like, is this a red flag that's going to remain a red flag forever? Or is this person going to actually change their ways here? The Tower. Sheesh. Mm-mm. The Moon is here for this person. The Tower. The Justice. The Seven of Swords. The Emperor. And the Hierophant. And what's crazy is they have taken the time. They have taken the time to heal. They have taken the time to balance out some energy here. But is that the Hierophant over the Hierophant? But, well, there is no but, honestly. They have taken the time to heal and balance out their energy. They have taken the time to understand their own mistakes, as well as, how can I put this, their own traumas, as well as the traumas that they have placed upon others. But with that being said, I'm realizing that both this person and the karmic energy are balancing their energy out. I'm realizing that they're both healing essentially. And I just wonder if this person is going to actually stay dedicated now that, let's just see. How does the karmic feel about the Ace of Swords? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. How does the karmic feel about this person? Are they looking to reconcile or have some type of connection with this person now that they have healed? Now that this person has taken the time to establish themselves and heal, and get over their past traumas? Are they looking to have some type of connection or relationship with this person? Three of Wands is out here. I don't, let's see. The Three of Wands is, having your sights set in a specific direction and looking to follow through on that. Already having the plan, already having the blueprint, and just following through with it. So let's see. Whoa. Oh, the Queen of Cups is here out here. The Four of Wands is out here. Give me some more. The Death card is here. The Two of Pentacles is here. The final card. The Eight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. The Magician. The Justice. The Six of Swords. It's still up in the air, honestly. Are they considering it? Yes. Is it at the forefront of their mind? No. What's at the forefront of their mind is healing, is getting out and actually mingling with other people. But just like they did, they're window shopping. Okay, somebody has the clarity. They have everything that they need right in front of them about who they should be dedicating their time, effort, and energy into. And still, this person is going to go and window shop. Okay, still, this person is deciding to take their energy elsewhere to see if it can get them like I'm hearing a quick deal. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but like I was picking back up on the ring. Something is maybe out of someone's budget or they're being cheap with themselves or something, but they're looking for something cheaper. Okay. As crazy as that might sound, that's what they're looking for. Something quicker, something cheaper, something easily accessible, or something of that nature. So, with that being said, how do you feel about this person wanting to come back into your life? Now that they have tried to make it work with this karmic partner and it did not work out and they have returned back to you, how do you feel? Are you looking to reconcile or what? No. The Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Somebody can't trust somebody again. Or someone just, the Seven of Pentacles, someone feels like it's not a good investment to have, or it's not a good investment to make. Like they will be better off. Like I'm hearing I can do bad all by myself, or I really can. It's kind of giving like I'm not going to sacrifice the Five of Pentacles. I'm not going to sacrifice again. I'm not going to pour energy into this tree, this root, whatever again, just for you to chop it down as soon as it starts growing. Okay. I'm not going to do that again. So the Ace of Wands is out here. Okay. How do you feel about this person? The Three of Pentacles, they want to be friends. We can still be friends. We can still talk. We can still hello, hee hee, haha. I'm here like laugh and giggles or something. Like somebody genuinely still wants to be someone's friend, but definitely not in an intimate relationship or a connection. That, yeah. This is always going to be one of those, the one that got away, or we really could have had something beautiful if it worked out. This is like I said with the Ten of Cups here, it's like a friendly connection because of how strong the love that these two shared with one another. When you love somebody this strong, I don't want to say it's impossible because anything is possible, but it is hard to just cut them off at 100% and never talk to them again and walk away altogether. It's hard to just, I don't know, it's just hard to just walk away 100% and never speak to them again. So this person is still hoping to have at least a friendly, hello, how you doing? How's your family? How's your kids? How's your mom type of relationship? How's your dad? How are you? Whatever, but never getting back together. The chemistry that they shared with one another is enough to keep their souls tied for maybe the possibility of reconnecting in another lifetime. But in this lifetime, The contract is voided. At least for this person, it is. What about this person? The person that walked away. How do you feel now that this person is not wanting to reconcile? Now that you realize that this person is not looking to reconcile, how are you feeling about that? The Ace of Wands. They're taking, even though this person doesn't want to reconcile. Remember how I talked about I'm not going to grow something just for you to chop it down? This person is going to take, of course, what they learned. They're going to take what they learned from this person, essentially. The seed that someone planted within someone, they're going to take it, and replant it in their own garden with the hopes of being able to manifest a divine counterpart, another divine counterpart in a way. But the love that they shared with this person was exactly the like, I'm seeing someone needing a specific like ingredient to make a recipe perfect. And they needed this ingredient: love, compassion, selflessness, or whatever it was. They needed something from this connection in order for this person to initiate themselves into this healing journey. Okay, so this person left them better than how they found them. Okay, and this person is not taking that for granted. They are taking the wisdom that they gained about love, about life, about themselves, and they're using it. They're using it to be better, to do better, to love stronger. Okay, and stay away from things that don't serve them. The Six of Swords is out here, and the Queen of Cups is out here. Wait. Who had the Queen of Cups right there? Didn't somebody have the Queen of Cups? Maybe it was right here. All right. So this person expected, I won't say they expected nothing less, but they do understand, and they are going to let this phase out naturally without causing any extra chaos or conflict or tension due to them being able to take full accountability for what went wrong. I feel like this person, like, they're finally in a space and place where they are just content. If we have forever, then we have forever. But even if we don't have forever, I'm grateful to have spent the time with you that I had, because I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about love and life. Okay, now how do you feel about this other person, this Sagittarius? I keep saying Sagittarius. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this fire energy, this Queen of Wands energy. The Lovers is back out here again. The Ace of Cups is back out here again. The Five of Swords is out here with this energy. They're always going to have love for this person. That cannot be denied. The Lovers is out here. Oh, the Lovers is out here, and the Ace of Cups is out here. They do still have an immense amount of love for this person, but the Five of Swords is, they feel betrayed by this person. Exactly. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did say that the Queen of Wands went through something where there was no love in the relationship, no love in the connection. There was not even any option for it, and exactly what was done to her is what she did to this other person. She absolutely denied them of her love, but continue to accept their love. And because of this, this person feels extremely, of course, hurt and betrayed. Of course, they feel the chaos and conflict. Um, I'm hearing the rug was snatched from under them or something of that nature. But yes, they associate, this is a trauma bond for this person. It's a toxic trauma bond, actually. But yes, lastly, I guess we'll be doing the Queen of Wands energy. Are you going to find your person, or are you going to, like, what's going to happen with all of this? What's up with this? The Tower, goddamn. What's going on, Queen of Wands? You found something that you probably wasn't looking for. That cheaper, quicker, faster, yeah. Delusion and illusion. This person walked right into their own illusion. They walked into something, like, they did all of this healing just to turn around and sacrifice themselves by walking into all of this conflict. This is just beating cancer and then deciding to run into a freaking burning building, all with the hopes of having 10 pentacles. Why? You're not a firefighter. I don't know. There's something so. The things that this person, even with them healing, they have healed, they've gone through the self-love and all of that, they've done it. Their first instinct was to run to the most toxic relationship. I'm talking about, oh my gosh, there's so much smoke and fog, this person can't see left from right, up or down, they don't know if they're going backward or forward. The self-sabotage and this cycle just keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. So for those of you that did decide to separate from this person, oh my gosh, you did yourself a favor. I would be fearful to tap into whoever they are currently connecting with, because what is this love connection? The Tower being the very first card, it was over before it even began. It was in shambles before it even began. This is like, I don't know. The circumstances around this connection were already at the top, the peak of toxicity. And still, after all of that healing, somebody turned right around and went to the most toxic place to try to heal, to try to love, to try to grow something. Someone had the potential to have a real true 10 of pentacles after healing, but instead of them taking that leap of faith and doing something new or going in a new direction, they turned back around to the very burning building that they just got healed from. Imagine a firefighter coming and rescuing you from a burning building, and you have to go through an immense amount of healing. You come out of that healing to go right back to the peak of another burning building. No rest, no recovery, no nothing. What is this? The Five of Wands. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Somebody feels like this is what they deserve. Back with that, you, I deserve you, you don't deserve me, or something like that. You know, somebody did enough healing to be aligned with a divine connection, 10 of Pentacles. But instead, they felt like they only deserved this tower. You know, instead of them having a healthy, loving foundation within their life and their home, they built the towers where somebody calls home. This is home for somebody, at least for this person. This is home. And this is why they kept rejecting this other person. The Page of Swords is out here. This is all somebody knows. This is all somebody wants to know. The Page of Wands. This is all they know, and it's all they want to know. They know that there's more out there. They know that they are playing small. They know that they're not living in their divinity. They know that it's a toxic trauma bonding addiction. They know all these things. This is like somebody having the courage to heal from a drug addiction, and they do, and then they turn back around and do it again. You know, it's not that's just that. You know, this isn't, it's, love is a drug to some people, you know, but in this case, it's toxic love for this person. It's toxic love. They heal just so that somebody, I'm hearing, just to throw me against the wall, baby, you got me right. Ooh. That's Must Be Love on the Brain by Rihanna. Pisces energy could be of significance, but it's like somebody puts themselves to pieces back together just to have someone else throw them up against the wall and give it to me good. I'm hearing, I don't know, but it's not, it's so toxic. It's so toxic. Guys, um, I love you guys so much. If you guys need to book me for a reading, I do have same day readings available. Do have slots available for same day personal readings. Please use the link in the description of this video, as well as right over in my bio. Okay, it's right over there for you guys to click the link. I love you guys so much. I hope this reading has been able to give you guys some clarity. I don't think these people are going to be able to settle their differences. There's too much toxicity and trauma around it. Um, but there was also a lot of insight and clarity around it as well, you know, about how to identify cycles and patterns, about free will and taking accountability and conscious decisions was also big here for all parties involved. But yes, I love you guys so much. I'm going to be back in maybe 20 to 30 minutes. Possibly do another collective. I don't know yet. Okay. Bye bye. I will never reach out to you for a reading, but if you need to reach out to me, all of my readings are done same day. Use the link in the description of this video or the link in my bio. Okay. Lots, my love. Hopefully, I'll see you soon or see you a little later.